right, the final equation is using the ideal gas law, and we're going to be playing with these quite a bit. And this is a kind of equation that it's not a before and after. It's like, here's everything but one variable, solve for one. So let's take a look at it. The equation is PV equals nRT. R is equal to the gas constant, which is 0.08206 liters atmosphere moles Kelvin. And really it's there to make this side equal to this side. This is pressure in atmospheres, this is volume in liters, this is moles, and this is temperature. So how are you going to make those things equate? Well, you just have to kind of undo it. It's because R is going to be liters atmosphere moles Kelvin, so this is moles in Kelvin, that gets rid of that side. And then on this side is liters atmosphere. So it's like the translator. It translates between PV and NT, which are different units. And if you were to graph PV versus N times T, you would end up with R. So that's a fun fact for those who care. If you don't care, well, I hope you have a great day. Here we go. But here we go. We have the equation. The question is, how many moles, N, of gas are in a 22.4 liters, there's our volume, at 0 degrees Celsius, let's change that to Kelvin, and 1 atmosphere of pressure. So it's not saying before and after, it's saying how many of blank. And theoretically, we could solve for P, we could solve for V, we could solve for T or N if we have everything, all the other numbers. R is always the same. Plug in our equation, PV equals nRT, pressure, volume equals N. There's R, write all the units out, and you'll see why in a second, and T, okay, making sure it's Kelvin. The R really helps you catch yourself, making sure that your units are in Kelvin, and your units are in liters, and this is in atmospheres. To solve it, same sort of thing. You bring these two guys under here. Or if you're algebraically minded, you solve it before. You go N is equal to PV, bring the R and T over there. Let's plug it in. PV over RT. So there it is, P, there's V, there's R with all of its glory, and T. Okay, let's deal with this. K's cancel, L's cancel, atmospheres cancel, and we're left with moles. It's actually 1 over moles, which flips it over. It's the, what is that, the double reciprocal? So moles is our units, and we know we set it up right if we have the units that we're looking for, because they're asking for number of moles. Put it in your calculator, this in parentheses, divided by this on bottom, and you end up with 1 mole. It's kind of magical. Or I think in your calculator it's probably like 0.9999 something. But we're going to round it to 2 digits. We'll see why later, mainly because this has 2 digits and we can't be more accurate than our numbers let us be. Okay? So there you go. At the end of all this, it's always good to ask yourself, where are you? Are you ready to start now? You've seen a couple. Are you figuring it out? Hey, you have some questions. Can you do it with help? Right? That's a good place. You need some practice. That's kind of the middle point. Get to I can do it solo. You know it when you can teach it. So that's where I want to get you to. All right, good luck.